Shib has been doing some pretty good things over the past week or so. It's like we talked about. We're seeing a lot of green. Today is a day that so far has started off kind of flip-flopping back and forth here, but I think you're seeing a lot of strength across the market, but Shib is kind of showing some conviction itself. And in fact, there's two charts right now that are showing some strength from Shib that we've been monitoring very closely, and I want to discuss that with you guys. But there is also a suggestion from an analyst that Shib is on the verge of a strong push to the upside. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we're on the verge of actually closing our overnight 12-hour candle. It's about 6:50 a.m. Central Standard Time. And so U.S. money is about to wake up, and we're seeing a little bit of volatility. We're seeing some ups, we're seeing some downs, but SHIB right now is sitting at 401325. And you guys can see it just kind of flip-flops from red to green, and we're kind of trying to make our way as we get through the day here. But we had some very strong day yesterday. We had strong institutional buying on both the Bitcoin and Ethereum side, have had that the last 2 days. SHIB was actually up 1.5% after being up 1.3% the day before. And we're above most of these moving averages apart from our 200-day moving average on our EMA. If we actually look at our SMA, if you guys remember, we got that death cross the other day. Since that time, I'm not sure if you guys realize this, Shiba Inu is actually currently up almost 10% during that period of time. That's kind of why we were talking about this death cross fake out. And that's what it really felt like we were getting into, is SHIB was actually doing pretty well from a price standpoint, just kind of trending sideways. And we were waiting for this moment that we were going to get a little bit of a push to the upside. And that was the exact trigger that sent SHIB moving. So right now we're in a great spot. We're just kind of waiting to see how the day progresses. We're obviously waiting to see if BTC is going to hold this breakout that it's got going on right now. But there are some pretty promising signs across the space. USDT dominance breaking down to some levels that we haven't seen since all the way back in the, last week of August. We're also seeing BTC dominance breakdown below 58%. So you're seeing some strength from altcoins right now. And in fact, there is an analyst that is suggesting, this is from Swallow Academy, he's suggesting that we could be on the verge of a strong push from Shiba Inu. This rally could push us to somewhere up around 402 and 4024 ranges that we've actually talked about several times here before. And we basically just have to finish cutting through this last bit of resistance here. I think I showed that resistance chart the other day where some big concentrations of holders were. And I want to remind everybody that the largest group of Shiba Inu holders have accumulated basically between this range that we're at now and 4019. So if you're still seeing people hold conviction through those ranges, that's where things can open up for SHIB in a big way. And frankly, we could hit some prices that we haven't seen since December of last year, January of this year. All right. This isn't to guarantee your financial advice or anything like that. It's not what we do here on the channel, but it's important to monitor what all these charts are telling us. Right now, if we just look at the SHIB chart itself, it's showing that we're on the verge of a reversal. If we look at something like the SHIB BTC chart, it's showing that we're building some strength. It looks like we bottomed and we're trying to create a bit of a reversal. If we look at SHIB dominance, it looks like we bottomed. Looks like we're trying to create a bit of a reversal. They're all telling us the same thing while we're still having good fundamentals take place, while you're still having whales have major conviction, while you're seeing, exchange supply removal still remain high. I mean, for the most part, it's trended pretty much sideways, but you're still seeing the large entities just pick up supply and take it off exchanges, pick up supply and take it off exchanges. So everything is just kind of blowing. The wind is blowing with SHIB right now. We're not fighting much in terms of headway. And again, the biggest thing I will say is we need volume, we need conviction in terms of holders, and we need demand for Shiba Inu. That's again going to be the biggest thing that we're waiting for here right now. And just want to remind everybody that right now we're at the point where a 15% move for Shiba Inu could actually jump it back into the top 20. We're sitting at 23 right now, which would technically be number 21 because, again, I don't count stables, never have, never will. 250 million in trading volume over the last 24 hours. So we're seeing exactly what we need to see from SHIB right now. We just need more and more and more. And now, because of our CPI report that we got yesterday, which met expectations, which I don't know if you guys saw, there was a little bit of a shakeout that happened right as that took place, but the market didn't fall for it and we went higher. Now that that's happened, we're setting up for interest rate decreases next week. It's 100% likelihood that they're going to take place. It's just a question of how big is it going to be. 25 basis points, 50 basis points. We'll have to watch, wait, see what the reports are as we get closer. But that's kind of where we're at, guys. So market's set up really well. Hopefully this continues as we go through the weekend. I'm hoping for a strong close to the week, and we'll see where Shiba Inu is at. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.